Welcome to this second session, the practical tutorial on setting up a mobile augmented reality development environment using Unity. In this session, we will begin from the very first step, creating a Unity account, installing Unity Hub, and selecting the appropriate Unity editor version. We will also configure the required Android and iOS build support modules and install Visual Studio Code for writing and editing C# scripts. After preparing our development tools, we will create a new universal 3D project using Unity's scriptable render pipeline. We will then convert the standard URP project into a mobile AR-ready project by installing AR Foundation, the Google ARCore XR plugin, the Apple ARKit XR plugin, XR plugin management, and the XR interaction toolkit. We will configure the Android build profile, ARCore provider, player settings, graphics API, scripting backend, processor architecture, and URP render features required for displaying the mobile camera background correctly. Once the environment is ready, we will import the supporting mobile AR assets and examine the essential components of an AR scene, including the AR session, XR origin, AR camera, and UI components. Finally, we will build the application as an Android APK, install it on ARCore-compatible mobile device, and test surface detection and virtual object placement in real-world environment. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a complete working foundation for developing markerless mobile AR experiences using Unity 6.5 and AR Foundation. Let us begin by creating our Unity account and installing Unity Hub. Open your browser and search for Unity or come to unity.com website. On the right side top corner, you see this avatar icon. Click on this and click on Sign in or Create Unity ID. If you have an already existing account, you can log in using your email, or you have create an account. Click on Create an account, choose Continue with email, enter your email ID, your full name, enter the password. I want to receive news and update. If required, enable this and click on Create Account. Now, you will see this confirm email option. If you come into your mailbox, you will receive a mail from Unity and click here to confirm your email address. You are logged into your account. In unity.com, you have an option Download Unity. Click on Download Unity. You have it for different platforms, Mac OS, Linux, and Windows. I will select Windows, and you have x64 and ARM64. ARM64 is for Snapdragon processor laptops. So I will choose into x64. I will enable download unverified file, and once this file is downloaded, double click to launch it. I will install it in its default location. See Program Files Unity Hub. Click on Install and wait for the installation to complete. You have run Unity Hub. See that it is ticked on and click on Finish. So you will see the Unity Hub software license terms. Scroll down completely and Agree button will be activated. Click on Agree. Click on Sign in. Enter your email address. Click on Continue. Enter your password. Click on Sign in again if you are open Unity Hub, and now you are signed into Unity. Get Unity Personal. Click on Agree. Unity download starts, and I am going to cancel this. Don't install it immediately because this will install in its default location. Unity requires around 40 GB of hard disk space. If you have 40 GB of hard disk space, you can continue this installation or else cancel the installation. Come into your PC, select a drive where you have sufficient space. Create a folder called as Unity. Come back to Unity Hub. And here come into settings, come into installs, and in install location, click on this browse icon and browse to your eUnity folder and click select folder. And for download location, click on browse, come into eUnity, create a new folder called as downloads, open it and click on select folder. I have set the install location. Similarly for project, come and click here in the browser and come into your E drive, create a folder called Unity_project and click on select folders. All my project will be saved in my Unity project. I will close the settings window. I will come here into installs. I am going to install the editor. Click on install editor and the latest version available is 6.5.5 as of now. And if you come into pre-releases, you have 6.7 alpha and 6.6 beta available. By the time you see this video, these versions would have changed, but always remember to install the recommended version. Click on the install button. I am not going to use Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2026 for editing my code. I will be using Visual Studio Code. So I will switch off. I will enable Android build support, which is very important if you are building AR applications. And also see that iOS build support is also enabled. It takes around 19 GB space and you can continue with the installation. Since I have sufficient space, I will enable all the options build supports here. When you are enable Android build support, iOS build support and web build support. It will take around 20 GB space. Now I have enabled everything, so it is taking around 38 GB space. Now click on continue. For this Android SDK and NDK, it is going to give you a license term. Click on I have read and agreed with the above terms and condition and click on the install button. The download starts and you have to wait for around 15 to 20 minutes. And if your internet connection is slow, sometimes it may take even about an hour. Wait for this installation to complete. Install complete, you can see here, and also in Unity you can see all the options installed here. And if you want to add any module or remove module, you can come into manage here, choose add module, and from here you can choose any of the modules. Right now I will close this. For editing the script, I am going to use Visual Studio Code. Come into your browser, type Visual Studio Code. This will bring you to this code.visualstudio.com website. Click on this link. You have Windows, Linux and Mac version. If you have the administrative privileges, you can use the system installer. And if you doesn't have administrative privileges and if you want to install Visual Studio Code only for the current user, you can click on user installer. I will right now select user installer. Wait for this to download. Now once it is downloaded, double click to launch. Click on I accept the agreement. Click next. Leave the path at its default path. It will be in app data local programs folder. Click on next. Start menu option, leave it as it is. Click next. Click on create a desktop icon and enable add open with code and also register code and add to path. These two are important. Enable all the options here. Click next and click on the install button. Wait till Visual Studio Code is completely installed. Once the installation is complete, click on finish. This will open Visual Studio Code with your welcome screen. Before I install the extension, I will come into the extensions and type Unity. First you have Unity by Microsoft. Click on this and click on the install button. If it asks for option, choose this Trust Workspace and install. Wait for Unity. Now, once the installation is complete, next you have Unity Code Snippet by Kleber Silva, which has around 1.8 million downloads. Select this and click on install and choose Trust Publisher and install. So we have successfully installed this Unity Code Snippet and Unity. I will close this and we are now ready to use Visual Studio Code. Now to set up the AR environment, I will open Unity Hub, come into the project, start with a new project. In the template, I am going to select core, select Universal 3D SRP. Now come into the project name, call this as my first AR_project and click on create project. When Unity editor for the first time asks for the software terms, click I have read and agreed and click on accept and continue. If it asks for any firewall permission, click allow. Once Unity project is launched, in the right side inspector, you are seeing this URP empty template. When you have selected this README, you see this template. Click on remove README asset and in the confirmation box, click on proceed. We have to set our Unity build profile. to Android or iOS. Since we are building it for mobile, come into File, you have Build Profile. Select Build Profile. And while installing Unity, if you have enabled Android and iOS and web, you will see these three options here. I will select Android and click on Switch Platform. Wait for some time till all the required libraries are loaded. If you see this build button active, it means that you have successfully migrated to the Android platform, and you also see Android as the active platform here. I will close build profile, come into Windows, Package Management, Package Manager. Now here I will maximize the window. As of now, you can see all the packages that has been currently installed. Come to Unity registry and in search type AR Foundation. You will get this, select this AR Foundation package and click on the install button. The version that we are installing is 6.5. Come and search for ARCore. You can see Google ARCore XR plugin 6.5. Select this and click on the install button. Now, if you are also building for Apple, type ARKit. Select this Apple ARKit XR plugin and click on the install button. Search for XR plugin management. XR plugin management is already installed, 4.5.4 version. Input system is also installed. Finally, I am going to look for XR interaction toolkit 3.5.1. I select it, click on the install button. If you come into the all packages, you can see we have installed AR Foundation, Google ARCore, Apple ARKit. We have installed the XR interaction toolkit. I will close the package manager, come into edit, come into project setting. I will maximize the window, come into XR plugin management, and you have Android platform already selected here. Initialize XR on startup is on, and in this plugin provider, select Google ARCore. In the XR plugin management, come directly into Google ARCore. See that the requirement is set to required. Depth, I will set it to optional. In the project setting, come into the player and in the company name, type your company name. Here I will type satvik.com. In the product name, I will call it as AR1. I will leave the version number as it is. If I come into the other setting and if I open it, if I scroll down, you can now see the package name. It is taking it from the default name. Override default package name. I will switch it off. I will scroll up, type the company name, just Satvik. If I scroll down and look here, it is com.satvik.ar1. You are seeing the version number. In the minimum API level, leave this at Android 8 and target API level, leave it as automatic, highest installed. If you scroll up, you have graphics API, auto graphics API. See that it is disabled. Select Vulkan and right now I will remove it. I am only going to use OpenGLES 3. If I scroll down, set the scripting backend to IL2 CPP. App compatibility will be set to .NET 2.1 and leave all these things as it is. In the Android application configuration, ARM64 is enabled. If you want, you can also enable ARM v7 if you are building the application for older phones running on 32-bit. Scroll up and come into resolution and presentation. In the default orientation, it is set to auto orientation and you have portrait, landscape right, landscape left on, portrait upside down. I will switch it off. I will close my project settings. Now I will come back into project assets. You have a folder called settings. Double click to open it. Dragging this slider on the right side of this window, back I get the list view. And for mobile renderer, if you come into the inspector, you have add renderer feature. Type AR and select AR background renderer feature. Similarly, select PC renderer. Then come into add renderer feature. Again here add background renderer feature. Now if you come into universal render pipeline global setting, you can come into project setting graphics. If you click on this, you will come into project setting graphics and see that URP asset is enabled here. Close the project settings window. If you come into the YouTube video page or in the e-learning page, and if you scroll down and in the description, if you click on more, you are provided with a Patreon page link. Click on this Patreon page link, and in this mobile AR development in Unity 6.5 and 7 Patreon page, scroll down and in the attachment, you are provided with AR_mobile.unity package attachment. Click on this to download it. So this is approximately around 16 MB. Now once it is downloaded, come back to Unity. Now come to Asset, right click, choose Import Package, Custom Package, come into your Downloads folder, select this AR_mobile.unity package file that you downloaded just now and click on Open. Now in the Import Unity package, see that all is selected and click on the Import button. Now wait till all the packages are imported. Now once all the packages are imported, do you want to reload the scene? Without fail, click on Reload and the sample scene will be reloaded, and you are seeing a different sample scene here. This is not the actual scene that we need. So sometimes because the scene is open, you might face a problem. Again come into Assets, Import Package, Custom Package. Select this AR_mobile.unity package once again, click on Open, click on All so that everything is selected and click Import again, and in Open Scene has been modified externally. Click on Reload. The second time when you loaded it, you will see the sample scene, and in the sample scene, you should have AR session, UI and XR origin rig. You have imported all the components needed to develop our AR application. See that in the console window, we do not have any error. I will come here and play the game and I will check it once. You are going to see welcome to AR mobile template. Let's get started. Click on continue. It is asking me to scan the surfaces, and right now these things work only on the mobile. So I can tap and place my object, and when I click on this, I have some 7 models to load. I can select any model, click and load it. Now I have to build and test it on a mobile. Stop the playback. Come to console and clear all these warnings. Come back to project, go to file and save this scene. To test this, come into file. You have build profile. Come into build profile. Android is selected. You have in the scene list, scene sample scene selected. Just scroll down, leave all the options here as it is and click on the build button. In Unity My First AR project folder, create a new folder, call this as APK and open this APK folder, and in the file name, I am going to call this as My First AR and click on the save button. Now, you have to wait for about 4 to 5 minutes for this mobile app to be built. Once the APK is built, in the APK folder, you have your My First AR.apk file is ready. It is around 43 MB. Take your phone, using your USB cable, connect one end to your phone, the other end to your PC. In the phone, enable file transfer. Now select this My First AR APK file, right click and I will copy it. Coming into my PC, I will open my internal shared storage, and in download, I will right click and paste this file. Now in your mobile, come into your files, open files and come into the downloads folder. Here you can see this My First AR.apk file. Click on it, and once it is installing, click on more option and choose this install without scanning option. And now wait till the app is installed. Once it is installed, if you launch the app, you can now see first it is asking permission to access the camera. Click OK. And now if you scan, and now you are seeing the surface. And on the surface, if you click, you can see a cube is placed. Now I can select this cube, and at the bottom you are seeing another icon. If you click on this, there are 7 objects. So I will now select a pyramid and I will place it here. Then again I will click on this. I will select the torus and click somewhere and place it. See, I have added the torus. All these are resting on the table. Now I will come to the side, and again now I will select this triangle piece, or I will select this last cube and I'm going to place it. I will move away here. Like this, you can place various objects on the table. If I switch off visualize surfaces, you can now see all these objects placed on my table. And if I select a particular object, you can see how its color is changing. So this is the first AR app that has been built by us. So I want you to build this app, run it in your phone and test it. I will close the build profile, come into console. There are some warnings. You can clear it. Come to file and save this scene.